Do you want to know why my Diva dwellings look different than other listings out there? Well, it's kind of the Diva vibe. And I have some design tips and tricks that I use so that our homes really stand out from the crowd. Because you know what? Aren't we all kind of bored with gray and beige and white everything? Here are my 5 design approaches I take to making sure when I prep a home, it always has that Diva vibe. One, paint. You want to make sure that the interior and exterior paint is refreshed and add some color. 2, lighting. Lighting is super important, nothing broken or dated, and definitely no boob lights. 3, make sure your flooring is updated, no stinky old carpeting. 4, there are certain minor fixes, cosmetic fixes you can make that really make your house shine. And 5, landscaping. Zhuzh that landscaping so it is perfection. My first design tip to giving your home that diva vibe is paint. Paint is so important. You need to refresh the paint on your house inside and out as much as possible and add color. I love color. Color is in. Make sure there's pops of color all around the house, bedrooms, front door, basements. It is so important that your house does not look white, beige, gray like every other ubiquitous house out there. Here's how I applied that design theory when picking paint colors for this home. This house has a stunning view. Oh, the sunsets are amazing. And I kind of wanted to bring a little bit of that sunset color inside. Well, first off, we painted the front door fireball orange to really make it pop. And we also added that in the back bathroom because bathrooms can be kind of boring. So a bright color really, really makes it stand out. Then I really wanted the fireplace, especially the main fireplace in the dining room, to really shine. So I picked this beautiful blue called Lucerne. We also used that in the kitchen to give the cabinets that, they're a little bit dated, to give them a little bit of a refresh update. And downstairs, well, I kind of wanted to give it like a little bit of a under the sea vibe. I know that sounds cheesy, but that's just kind of what I was going for because this is such like a beachy house. So I picked this beautiful tealish blue color that really makes that basement feel cozy, but also bright and welcoming. One of my favorite design tips to employ when getting a house ready for sale is updating or changing out the lighting, especially if the lighting is broken or damaged or dated. And of course, you know my mantra, no boob lights. Now, in this house, these clients are longtime Diva dwellers, so they know the score and they already had picked beautiful lighting. The only thing that we changed was the lighting over the dining room because I think it was the light that was still here when they bought the house, but everything else was perfection. When prepping a house for sale, I always focus on making sure the flooring looks great. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, first off, if you have carpeting in your home and it's not brand new, it's gotta go, especially if you've had pets, because carpeting holds like dirts and smells, and I don't care how many times you've shampooed it, I'm sorry, it still needs to go. We want the carpeting in your house to be fresh. And if you're willing to upgrade it to engineered wood flooring, that's even better. Also, if there's damaged vinyl in a kitchen or a bath, that's also something that should be replaced. You never want someone to walk into a kitchen, especially a beautiful kitchen, and focus on a ripped vinyl flooring. The next thing is tile. It's really important that if you have tile floors that are damaged, if you can replace even that piece of tile that's damaged, or if you can replace the whole flooring, that's even better because flooring can make a total difference when someone walks into a house and sees something that's just not up to date with the rest of the property. Now, there are minor cosmetic fixes that some people don't even think about when it's time to list and prep their home. And what are these minor fixes? Well, there's simple things like what does the front door look like? Is the hardware on the front door really worn and dated? How about the hardware on your bedroom doors or your cabinet doors? Those are easy things to update. Kitchen cabinet pulls, oh my God, changing a kitchen cabinet pull can make all the difference from something super dated and, kind of ugly to something super cool and chic. These are all simple and not expensive. Another quick trick is to update faucets, especially in a kitchen and a bathroom. If your faucets aren't matching or if they're kind of worn, especially, sometimes those gold faucets or those brass faucets that you see a line around get worn, those need to be replaced. And we also updated the kitchen faucet in this house because it was a little old and a little bit dated, and now the new faucet just makes that kitchen look put together. In this house, I had our clients replace the fronts of the fireplaces because the screens were these really old brass, kind of, goldy brass screens, and they really didn't match the modern vibe of the house. Just replacing those with black made all the difference. Landscaping is the most important thing you can focus on in your house because it's the first thing people see when they walk in the door. It's also the first photo they're going to see when they go online to see your home. If you have a stunning pop of color on the front door and your landscaping's meh, that's going to be a problem. Now, there's some simple things you could do like mulching and mowing and pruning, but seasonally, things change. And if you want to know what the best approach would be for how to prep your lawn season to season, call a diva. That's what we're here for. Y'all, I've been doing this for 25 years. I have so much information for you about how to prep your house for sale, my design philosophy, how Team Diva approaches listing our homes. We have blogs and videos and a seller guide. And if you want any of this information, just DM me or leave a comment below. And even if you're not thinking about selling your house, guess what? I love design. I love picking tile. I love picking colors. I love light fixtures. If you need help just making your house look slightly cuter than it is now, you can call me. I'd be happy to come over and help you. This is Kim Colaprete with Team Diva at Coldwell Banker Bain in Seattle, Washington, saying ciao for now.